Okay, we're joined at the dais by Virginia head coach Emeka Agugia Hamilton, Caitlin Weimer, and Kimora Johnson. We'll have a brief 2-minute statement from opening statement from Coach, and then we'll entertain questions for the student athletes. Coach?
Emeka Agugia Hamilton.
Sorry.
You're okay. Really proud of our players. That was a gutsy performance. We had to grind that one out. Arizona State, they're a very physical defensive team. That's what they're known for. And they make it hard for you to run anything. They really make it hard for 40 minutes. And so I was just proud of our players, just kind of weather the storm through some of the adversity we hit in the game. But we were so urgent at the end, and we just stayed together and really was on one accord.
Okay, and now we'll entertain questions for the student athletes. I'd like to remind people tuning in on the Zoom, if you have a Zoom question, please activate the hand-raising signal on your Zoom if you have a question for the student athletes. Anyone?
Hi, this is for anyone who wants to answer. Just from what you know about Arizona State and Molly Miller being sick for a few days and just what they had to go through, what did you see from this team today?
What they had to go through? I'm sorry, can you elaborate on that?
Well, actually, we're going to take questions from the student athletes first.
Of course. Just what did you see the team look like today and just what they had to go through with just kind of a bit of adversity over the last few weeks, or this last few week?
The other team?
Yeah.
Well, I think we came out from the beginning with the mindset of just winning mentality, down 10 mentality. We stuck together, fought, and ultimately came out with the win.
Any other further questions for the student athletes?
Congratulations, you guys. Julia Lopez here with 3TV. This is for the athletes. Just obviously it wasn't the best shooting game for either side, but just how did you guys, come out with the W? And it seemed like you guys faced a lot of adversity and obviously came out on top.
Yeah, we always tell ourselves next shot. That's what everybody was saying when we'd come into the huddles. I heard it from literally every single player, coach. And so we just kept shooting, and eventually they fell. And when they needed to fall, they fell. So, yeah.
Caitlin, do you want to answer that one too?
Yeah, I think we really tried our best to just focus on defense too. When the shots weren't falling, we just knew that we had to get some stops and, keep on pushing through that, and then hopefully the offense will come. So that's kind of what we did.
Any further questions? Okay, ladies, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, you can stick around for a couple minutes if you don't
Sorry.
mind. No, you're fine. We're not letting you out that easy.
Good job, y'all.
Okay, any questions for Coach? Did you want to follow up on what your question was? You can go ahead. You don't need the microphone.
Just what you knew about what they had to go through. What was your assessment of how they played today?
With all due respect, I'm not really concerned about that. I was concerned about our players. We had to go through a lot. We've been through a lot of adversity, especially the end of our season. We have players that have been through adversity. We've been there's a lot on our side too. Some stays in-house, some we've talked about in media prior to the game. So I'm just proud of our team. I'm proud of the win. This is big for our program. And, for us to do it in a way where we had to weather the storm, we had to rely on our defense, which is something that we got better at this last week and a half. I'm just really proud of our effort. Yes.
Right.
Coach, after such a physical game today, what is the mindset going up against the number 7 seed Georgia on Saturday?
Yeah, Georgia is a physical team too. They're a defensive team. That's what their coach is known for, Coach Abe. Known her a long time, have tremendous respect for her and everything she does. And it's going to be another physical game. It's going to be another game where we have to be able to run our stuff and, set and use screens, execute out of timeouts, things like that, which today we were kind of thrown off. So we'll get better, and we'll continue to get better, but we live to fight another day. We're blessed for that opportunity. And now it's about recovering from this game, resting, and getting back to it tomorrow.
Further questions? Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.